Hello and welcome to another racket review. I'm Tennisrally and today I will be reviewing a new racket for you and a new brand for me. It's the Diadem Nova 100 version 3. So first off, I just want to say thank you to Diadem for sending me this racket so I can review it for you guys. They have also sent me a couple of strings that I will try out. I have started trying them. But there were 4 or 5 different sets of strings, so I will do a review of all of them as well, but it will come later on. So the Diadem Nova 100 is the version 3 is the newest iteration of the Nova racket line. It's sort of a classic tweener style frame, close to pure drive, to the head speed, etc. So it's a powerful racket. And easy to use racket, and therefore made for a broad customer group. So when reviewing a completely new racket, I try to come in with a clear mind and just don't read anything about the racket. I want to make my own opinion about it. So at first I just started playing normal, and then I started comparing a bit with other rackets. The racket I compared most with was the pure drive, because I thought it looked extremely similar when you're looking at the frame and the mold, so I wanted to see how it played against each other. But I think to really get a grip of this Diadem Nova, we will start with the specifications. I can bring them up here on the screen. So as the name implies, it's a 100 square inch head size. Then we have a 300 gram unstrung weight, which is pretty standard as well. Standard 27 inches length. Stiffness is 69 RA, so it's the same as the pure drive. And we have a 16x19 string pattern and a beam, a constant beam of 23.5 millimeters. And of course a balance of 320 millimeters as well. So the first thing that really stood out when I first played with the racket was that it was extremely easy to use. It was really like just pick it up and play, and you will play great tennis. You won't struggle with anything. It will help you generate spin and power. It's not too heavy. It doesn't feel sluggish or unstable. It's pretty all round in that sense. Although I would maybe like a bit more swing weight. I don't have any listed swing weight here, and I don't have anything to measure it with. But I would say maybe it's around 315, 320. So to get the swing weight up a bit, you can generate even more power and have a bit of a more stable frame. But when you have a lower swing weight, like in this case, the playability really allows for beginners and intermediate players as well. But it's easy to use and therefore made for a lot more people, because the better or the higher level you get, the fewer players there are. So I get why they want to make a racket that is easy to use. So in my last session I tried to really compare it with the pure drive. In my opinion, the pure drive is a bit more powerful. I would say it's because of the thicker frame. Although it has more power, I still feel that it has a bit better precision when it comes to the height over the net. So I still have a bit more control in the pure drive in the string bed, even though I get more power. The Diadem is more of a overall control, and also because of the swing weight, it doesn't really shoot out the ball in the same way. So it's a bit more control. It's still controlled in the string pattern on the string bed, even though it's a 16x19. So you still have a lot of access to spin. But what I like with this racket is that it's nothing like really fancy technologies or anything. It's just like a standard racket. It does everything that it's supposed to do. And I don't really have anything to complain on. I really like the cosmetics as well. It's a really cool looking racket. Maybe it's hard to see in the video, but just search it up for yourself. It's a good looking racket, and I will enjoy hitting with even more after this review as well. So I strung this racket up with Miami Torhex at 23 kilos, which I think suited very well. A polyester in your typical tension will be just fine, I think. For the moment I have been using shaped polyester strings. I will talk more about the shaped versus round polyester strings in the Diadem string reviews, so I will get more into that in those videos. But it really worked great with a shaped polyester string in this racket, around 23 kilos. If you go too high in tension in these kind of rackets, they tend to be a bit too stiff. If you don't have any trouble with that, then you can of course go higher in tension, but otherwise I wouldn't recommend to go over 23 kilos, at least not over 24. Even though you want more control when you have a power racket, but if you need that extra bit of control, I would suggest you go for another racket and string that lower instead. So the Nova from Diadem, a really good racket, all-round racket, great for the ones that are just beginning to play a bit more frequent, or even those who are completely new at the game as well, and even those that are more advanced, if you like to customize a bit, I would say. So that will be all for this racket review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please ask them down in the comments and I will answer them as fast as possible. And I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.